What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's Spurs Media Day 2021. Live updates from Grand. All right, I'll stop it. What am I doing? The monster truck guy? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Anyway, I haven't watched any of these videos. I wasn't able to watch the media day, so this will be fun to get into. Drop a comment down below on any of these videos we're watching together. What do you think about what our players said? Are you excited for this? Excited for the Spurs coming up next season? Hit that thumbs up if you like to support the channel and subscribe for more Spurs content. Now, just a quick little disclaimer. I did hear like 2 seconds into the DeJounte Murray video, but the audio was very hard to hear, so I stopped the video, cranked up the volume, and hopefully we can hear what he's got to say. So DeJounte, take it away.
I don't care because I'm somebody who understands the business part of the sport. It's a business, and I try to have zero control of front office, anything they do. So I just focus on DeJounte Murray. So you can laugh, joke about it. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
How was you laughing about it when you tweets or whatever?
For sure.
So that was DeJounte Murray on the trade rumors that have been going around to him all summer. And he's right. It's a business, and there's nothing you can do about it, so why not lose any sleep over it? Let's get on to the next video. DeJounte Murray on being the longest tenured player on the roster. Oh my gosh, is he? This is his 6th season, correct? Technically, you could say 5. He missed an entire year with the torn ACL, but I believe this would be his 6th season with the Spurs. That's it? Dang, 6 seasons is the longest we got on the... Oh, all right, well, it is what it is. DeJounte, what do you got to say about that, my man?
I always try to keep that approach. I mean, you go back to LaMarcus. That was somebody I talked to make sure he's staying focused and being himself. Same with DeMar, telling DeMar to stay, do what he do, help us, he's great at it, just everything he wants. So the leadership's always there, no matter who's on the roster. That's just my mentality.
How about the big shots? The idea that Papa mentioned earlier, just no action, like the big shot. Last year, you sort of knew that was DeMar's territory. Is it exciting to you to know that you might be part of that there, finding whoever?
I mean, absolutely. Time will tell. You got to keep working and just wait for those moments.
How do you view your leadership role on this team, especially given the vets that you guys have lost?
Say it again.
How do you view your leadership role on this team, given the vets that you guys lost? I think you've been here longer than anybody else on the roster.
I mean, it's important as far as me being around here, knowing what to expect, as far as from like Pop, his staff, how we do things starting in camp tomorrow. Practices, just everything in one, whether it's a guy that's been in the league or a guy, like Primo, who's a rookie, Joe, just being there, you don't want to overstep the boundaries and stuff, but you want to be able to be that outlet, for guys that, are not afraid to ask questions. So it'll be important, like it's always been. Like I said, my mentality is always the same, just be a leader, by example with my work, how I carry myself, and that's that.
Do you feel like a vet now? Like you're one of the vets?
Man, I'm still earning my stripes, I'm still learning, I'm still, working on my game. I don't fall into none of that stuff, because when I was a rookie, I was asking questions and answering questions, so, it's the same mentality.
When you look at an 18-year-old like Primo.
Oh, I was curious what you were going to say there. When you look at 18 like Primo, nothing. So the first question talking about, if you couldn't hear it, who's going to be, how does he feel about being the closer? And, he was that a little bit last year. It was DeMar DeRozan more often than not. If we needed a final shot, DeMar was taking it. And I think a lot of Spurs fans have that question too. Who's going to take the final shot? And I got to think it would be DeJounte, Derek. And after that, I don't know. Whoever's open. But so far, interesting. Kind of what I expected. Up next, we have Derek White. I'm playing in the backcourt with DeJounte Murray. Said they never worried about who's playing point guard. He's also going to go into his very bad luck with injuries. And that's something I've talked about with you Spurs fans, is that I think the guard position is kind of interchangeable depending on the moment with the Spurs, or on the moment with the Spurs when they're on the court. I think they're both going to kind of just play hybrid 1 and 2s, hybrid shooting guard, point guards. And depending on the situation, that'll be who is running the offense. Let's get into Derek White. Please don't get injured this year. Please don't.
I don't think we ever really worried about that with him, but we played together a little bit. Whenever I was So just stay, just grow, figure out, what each other likes to do, what spots we like to be at. So just experience and time together, it always going to be better and better.
Does it matter who the point guard is?
I don't think so. I mean, whoever gets it, brings it, and makes the right play for the team. I think we got a lot of different guys that can bring it up and play that point guard position.
You mentioned staying healthy. I mean, do you look at the stuff that's kept you off the floor these last few years as just kind of freak things, or is there something you can do to sort of differently to prevent them?
Yeah, I mean, landing on Jakob's foot, can't really avoid that one. Got COVID. Hopefully I don't get that anymore. And then I broke my toe, which the doctor said he's never seen something like that before, so that's got to be a freak thing. So hopefully all that is in the past, and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling healthy, probably more healthy than I have been in a couple of years, so I'm looking forward to the season.
So you're kind of tired of confusing the doctors or whatever, or surprising the doctors.
Yeah, I guess I'm a medical marvel.
Hey Derek, y'all.
A medical marvel faux show. I remember when he fell on Jakob's foot. Oh my goodness. Spurs guard Lonnie Walker with a candid, honest answer about why he got that. And Pop said the team is fully. I'm just being careful because YouTube.
A lot of people didn't know what to understand or get an answer from. The best thing that I did for myself was I tried to get the best information. So I asked these questions and figured out, what was best for myself, my family, my teammates, and so on and so forth. And I think we all have the similar eye view on this, and we all kind of got that same.
You went to a doctor instead of TikTok?
Oh no, definitely did. TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, leave it alone. If you want your real information, get it from a family physician or someone that knows.
It's good advice.
The dynamic of the game.
I don't expect you to name names, but are there guys from other teams who are maybe not getting the right information?
There's a possibility. There's just so much false news out there. So it's hard to really dictate what someone may be going through, or what type of battles they might be dealing with, such as to figure out what they're going to do. So all I'm worried about is myself and my teammates. At the end of the day, I could care less about what any other player on any other team has to say or think.
When you talk about gathering information for yourself, what was the piece of information that you found the most persuasive to say, yeah, I'm going to go get the shot?
The number of people dying every other day. My friends that went through it, my family that went through it. Seeing it firsthand is definitely a lot different than just being on social media or not knowing anyone that has it. When it first happened, I'm like, this is like Ebola, like this is like the swine flu or so on and so forth. But when you see the effect that it has on your family and your friends, it definitely hits a lot deeper. And I love this basketball. I love basketball, and I'll do whatever it takes for me to get on that dang court. So there's without a question that I was going to get that.
Well spoken, young man. Well spoken. Derek White says he's ready to be a leader for this young Spurs team, and then was video bombed by Capleton. Oh, geez. KJ, what'd you do?
Trying to push each other to get better, and I'm looking forward to the season to start and put it all together.
Pop was mentioning you and Dejounte and Keldon as kind of the leaders of this group now. Is that a role that you would cherish?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been here for a while and I know what's expected, so just try to get to know people outside of basketball and then try to help them out any way I can. So it's been fun, and we got a bunch of guys, so it's been cool just to get.
Does Derek not know he's there?
What do you really think about Keldon Johnson, though?
KJ?
Yeah.
I mean, he's amazing. I mean, his energy, his. You got any words back there?
Overrated.
Overrated. Oh, cold-blooded.
He's annoying. Talks too much. Won't leave me alone.
That was awesome. Oh my goodness. That was cool. Hey, Dougie McBuckets, what do you got to say, my man?
I say basketball probably like 7 years ago. So obviously not a whole lot's changed. He's just a really good guy. straightforward. And I played for a lot of coaches, but now I get to play for the best coach. So I'm really excited. I really didn't. Honestly, I know he's an unbelievable coach, and obviously there's a lot of great coaches here as well. And I was hoping he'd be around, obviously, and I hope I get to play for him my whole time here. He's a guy you just want to soak up as much time as you can around him and just pick his brain about basketball. I'm just really excited to be around him and just be a part of the Spurs tradition. And he's an unbelievable coach for a reason. So really, really excited.
Right on. Well said, Dougie McBuckets. I'm playing for Greg Popovich. Now I get to play for the best coach. And let's see. KJ on Spurs Media Day said he'd worked hard on several parts of his game, including outside shooting. Papa looked at KJ to be a team leader this season. How many more of these we got? This is going to be a lot longer video than I thought. Sorry.
Confident, and I'm ready. And whatever step that takes me.
Did you add anything new to your game this offseason?
I would say you got to, but I work on everything. Obviously, I want to shoot the ball better, and big emphasis on that. And going to the season, hopefully, I shoot the ball better and be a better player all around.
So when you say big emphasis on that, what does that look like? You're in the gym all summer?
Oh yeah, that's a must. That's a must being in the gym. I would say. Just keying in on that, but also, making sure everything else is still tuned up and ready to go.
Oh, let's hope we get more out of KJ. And we got a couple Pop videos. More Popovich. Okay, so I probably should do this in reverse order. Pop on why Mono returned, and then more on. Okay, so let's do this one first, and then that'll be it. This is gonna be a really long video. I'm sorry. Hope you're enjoying it.
I've never been one to give up a whole lot of personal information and locker room stuff, but
His wife needed him gone.
we like Bonnie a lot better than him, so I listen to her.
Wow, Pop throwing some humor. All right, yeah, Pop throwing some shade on Manu, and then Warren Pop, he's going to do everything, help with management coach, and Pop's going to tell us. You don't need me to read it all to you.
Whatever he wants. He's going to do everything. He's going to help Ryan with management. He's going to help me with coaching. He's going to help the players with development. He's probably going to go scout some people. I think he's probably going to figure out a 2-week trip to Italy to scout foreign players. I might go with him. But I'm being serious. I mean, he's going to do all those things. And
awesome.
See where he feels comfortable. It's just great to have him in the program for all kinds of reasons. But mainly because we love the guy. And he's Mono Ginobili. So who wouldn't want to have him around?
Well, there you go, Spurs fans. That is some of the highlights today of San Antonio Spurs Media Day. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I did not know the video was going to be this long. I thought it would be maybe 8 to 10 minutes, but there were a lot more clips there than I realized, and some were much longer than I thought they would be. A lot to be excited about this season. I know some Spurs fans are a little down feeling we're going to be a bottom feeder in the NBA, but you know what? Every team has to go through a rebuilding process. This is our first time having to do it. Let's just enjoy something different. I know losing, if we have a losing record, it's going to suck again. But let's enjoy watching the development of our young players and just support the team like we would when the big three were there, or when David Robinson was there in the 90s, or if you're an older fan, back when the Iceman was playing in the 80s. That's all I got. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, go Spurs, go!